Good afternoon and welcome to day 3 of the 100 day project, and the theme for our project is Alice in Wonderland. And today I'm going to make a tag book and yeah, see how we go. So I'm going to look for the largest pieces and start with those and see how far we get. There's some nice big pieces here, and there's 2 together there. I've got that, those 2 pockets, these which I've folded in half for journal pages, and that's another journal page, and these are journal pages as well, so that's a piece of card. Right, so let's see where we're going to go. I've also had a little rummage through my stash to see what I could find, and I've come up with some bits and pieces, just some little bits that were already cut out, and then I found some pegs, some labels, which I thought were quite horrifying enough for, maybe not that one, but you know, little labels that were maybe a bit, you know, on the drink me side type of thing. And then I found some blue bows, some lovely buttons, some hearts, some little labels, these type of things. That's very appropriate, isn't it? A keyhole, which I thought was quite good, but it actually looks, yeah, you know, it's fine. And then I've got a lot more bows. These are the not the bright bows from Tina. They're the dull bows. I can't remember what she calls them now. And then I found lots of labels, lots of butterflies, some numbers, some more labels with numbers on in there. So yeah, I also rummaged out my little bottle, and I thought, there we are, let's see where we can go. Okay, so I just thought I'd switch back on again. I'm actually just doing a bit of prep at the moment. I've got my tags and I've backed them onto some cardboard. Well, that wasn't very well planned out because I've got a fold there which I can live without. There. Now I'm going to peel that off because these are going to be backed again once I've put the hinge in. So that was lucky, wasn't it? So that's 3. And then I've got this small one, but I'll leave that for now. Leave that one there for now. And then this is the 4th big one. Now I can see a shadow. I'm really struggling with my light since I moved to my using my camera and stopped using my iPhone. It's much better for me for uploading, but I'm really struggling with my lighting. Now I've got a ring light and that was working fine for me before, but I'm not sure. So I've changed over now. I've just got one, well, I've got the big light from the room, big light, put big light on, love. I've got the top part of this standing lamp on, and I've got my ring light on. So I'll just have to keep stopping and see how this is working. I will just cut this out for now, and then I'm going to stop because I need to get some fabric for the hinges. Okay, because I was thinking of this, but it's not, well, I suppose it is big enough, but it seems a shame to use that. Well, I could probably use that for something else. That was just cut. I think it was for something else I was doing, and I decided not to use it. It's just Broadway on glazed lace. So yeah, I mean, I'm still umming and ahhing whether to do a hinge straight down or whether to do tabs. And I could use something like this to do the tabs, which should be quite nice. Or I could use the spotty and make tabs out of the spotty, which should also be quite nice. And I'm quite tempted to do that actually. So what I'll do is I'll go off again, I'll check my lighting, and I'll get back to you with what I decide to do. Okay. Okay, so let's carry on. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of Alice. So what do I want on the front, what do I want on the back? I think I'll have Alice on the front and on the back. So that's the back, and then it doesn't really matter which way they go, to be honest. So what do we want on the, that's the back. So if that turns over that way, then she won't be on the back. So we'll have to make sure we do it the right way so that she turns under and she's on the back. So that's the back. And then this is the front, this one, and then that can go on there, and then we'll have that on the back of there and that in the middle of there, and then that will turn that way and that will be that way. Okay. So let's start with the first one. So we've got 2 pieces of fabric, which are going to go from there to the bottom, and we're going to have a little bit of a gap in between. Right, so let's just see. Now this is wrong because that's going on there and that's going on there like that. That's it. That's it. Okay. Right, so we'll have some paper just in case we get fabric everywhere. And then we'll glue this down first using the fabric tack. To the edge of that tag there, and then that's going there like that. And then that's going down there. And really we don't need to use all this fabric tag, but We might as well carry on with it because the fabric-tack's lovely and strong, and we know we're going to get a good fix. And these are quite sturdy pieces of card, so we'll go with the fabric-tack. I do want to wipe the top of that. Okay, so here we go. We don't have a great deal of wiggle room with fabric-tack, as you well know. I'm probably going to have to use a craft knife to trim these. And I'm going to put them under a book. That's that one. So that's the front. That's a bit squiffy, isn't it? But I'll have to do. Now then, do we say that was the back? Yeah, she's going to be next, isn't she? So she's going there. So this one is going here. But we've got to remember to put this one on before we put the top on here. So let's put this on. Okay, and then that's going on there. We put that on there, we've got to put this on here. I really need to just wipe this. Should have put my paper under there. I don't want to get fabric-tack everywhere. Okay. And now that goes on top of there. Okay, so now this one, ooh, look at that. That's not good, is it? Ooh, this hasn't been a good project from start to now, actually. Just not got to grips with it at all. That's still not much use. Oh well, I'm just going to have to go with it now because it's just so glued down that so, as Tina says, let's go with some bodgy crafting. So that's going on there now, and that's all out of line, so we're going to have to line it up like that. Okay. So that's it up to now. That goes like that, and that goes like that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pop some books on it and go away and leave it, go for a walk, and I will be back with you very shortly. There we go. Okay, so we're going to finish this off now, and while I was away I collected some bits and pieces. I sewed around each of the tags, and I put an eyelet hole in each one and a little eyelet, and that's where we're up to. I haven't inked anything as yet. Now I'm just going to show you what I'm going to do, and then at the end I'll put a picture on with the final finished article, because this is getting really long and I didn't want this to be more than half an hour, to be honest, but that's not happening. So yeah, I thought I'd just, try some bits. Quite like this number. I don't know what the whole number on or not. Colours are good. tickets. Yeah, I think I put this, quite like this clock on there, and then I was going to put Alice there somewhere, and maybe put the number up here, which I thought might be quite good. Yeah, quite like that. Tea time. I've just printed these off with my little wooden blocks. I like this. It's a bit bright at the moment, but if we ink it, I think it'll be a lot better. Now the other thing I've got is this lace, which I really like, and I thought it would look really pretty down the edge there, and I've cut it so it just fits. Now whether to use this on the front, I've cut quite a few pieces of it. To put a piece of this card. This is just cardboard that something that I purchased came in, and like we do, I saw the box and I thought, whoa, that's perfect for using as, you know, for these like mounting projects. So I immediately cut it up, and I can't honestly remember what came in it, but it was something that I purchased. Now the other thing I've done is, now who knows whether this is still going to work since yesterday, but I've actually been working on my glue, and of course no, it's not going to work, is it? These, I don't know what it is with this tacky glue. Now then, this beacon glue is a much nicer bottle. There we are, look, see, that works straight away. Now what I've done is I've added a little tiny drop of water. Now this is only a small amount of beacon glue in here, and then I've topped it up with that tacky glue. Now I think it's the tacky glue bottles, really, to be honest. I think they're just very thick and heavy, and I think the hole in the top is just a little bit too small. Now I might very well have gone a little bit mad on the water with this, but I think it'll be alright. See, look how it's moving about, and it's very, very, very yeah, very liquid. So I've gone a bit mad with the with the water. Okay, now where was this going to go? I can't remember. Oh, it was going to go here, wasn't it? Yeah. Put it there. I'm sure it'll be fine once it's dry. It's just that I've gone a bit mad now. I need to put more glue in there, obviously. Now I've got a third option, which is this one, which is also tacky glue with a drop of water. So we'll see how this works. Now I just want to elevate this very slightly. Now I think I might just use this. Double-sided tape on here. And fun as well to get out my hot glue and use that, to be honest. But anyway, we'll see what happens. Now, I haven't got a pin, but that seems to be alright. So we'll put that on there. That's okay. That works alright. Now then, we need the next option of glue, which is Fabri-Tac. So what have we done now? 1, 2, 3, 4 different types of glue we've tried. Well, we know that the Fabri-Tac's going to work, don't we? It always does. It's wonderful stuff. And I mean, it's not cheap, but you know, we always can rely on it, can't we? Now then, which side is up and which side is down? That's the question. Oh right, I didn't want it that way, did I? Did I want it that way or that way? I can't remember. Well, we can rely on the Fabri-Tac, but I'm not sure we can rely on the operator. That's the thing, isn't it? A little bit. Oh no, I thought that was Fabri-Tac there, but it's actually part of the design. Now I'm really happy with that. I like that. That's nice. I like that. I like that. Yeah, where was I going to put this? Here somewhere. Maybe this can go on a bit of... I don't know why I'm putting all my bits over there, making myself look a pile of rubbish. I've no idea why. Right, let's see if this is going to be any better. Oh my word, we just go nowhere, are we? So that's not working either. Now yesterday I thought I'd got all of those sorted out, and all I've done is left them overnight, and now none of them are working again. And the problem is I just can't find my pins anywhere. No, I just don't understand why I can't find the pins. What I've forgotten to do is ink this, but that's okay. Oh, I've got Fabri-Tac on the front of there now because it was on my thumb. But like the hot glue, it's a bit forgiving, so you can actually peel it off. Now where's it going? I think it might go there or there, I think. So we'll just put a little bit of glue under there. And then a bit of glue on here. Like that, I like that, I like that. Now I'd quite like a dingly dangly, but I've not got anything ready as yet, so that's something I'm going to have to come back to. I mean, I've got plenty of dingly danglies. I've also bought these, which are, I'm going to sneeze, excuse me, absolutely fabulous. Now as you can see, I got those from Plum Boutique. Those are nice, aren't they? Yeah, so that's start of the front. I might do something else. I'm keen to have one of these on there somewhere. And it's very thin paper, this. It's actually music paper. So it's obviously going to have to be mounted or something. I think it's going to have to be glued onto there and then mounted. So we'll use this. I'll use our little pile of glue over there to be sorted out after the video. Okay. Got bits of everything. Oh, I think that's the post. Jess is off to investigate. So, where are we going to put this? There. 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 Got a lot of things going on down this side if I do that. Maybe we'll just put it at the bottom like that. State of my fingers, they've got glue and ink and all sorts all over them. These are dried out because I've had them on the window ledge and the sunshine which we've had recently. Yeah, that's alright for now. I might put a little pearl in there, maybe. Or even these little buttons. I love these little buttons. That's a nice one. Or do we want a spot of colour? Sadly we don't have any blue ones. I think I like this one. Oh, we've got this one. Or we've got this one. Or we could just have a black button. I like that one. Now this needs wiping as well, as it's spreading itself about. Quite like that actually. Now if I put this down now, there's no going back. I quite like that. I don't know, like that one. That's a better colour. thinking that's better up there actually. Yeah, like that. Right, so that's a start. Yeah, I'm not sure. This bow by itself is sort of not doing much for me really, but I don't know. That's quite nice. I like that idea. Although I quite like the idea of the spots, like those spots and those spots. I could just drop that down a little bit like that. Yeah, that's better. I really need to get the hot glue gun out just to, you know, give myself a bit of depth really. Oh, I did stop using it because I read somewhere that it's not a wonderful glue to use for journaling because it becomes brittle over time, and yeah, that's not really a good idea, is it? Okay. Right, well that's the start on the front page anyway. Now this one I've got, I thought this pocket would be quite nice. Now this is a tag that I've cut down and it should be that way up, but I've done it that way, and then I've cut out some bits of black lace to use underneath like that, which I want to stick out the bottom, which I thought would be quite nice. So that's that. So let's just ink around this. I've rounded the edges, the bottom corners rather, and yeah, so that's a good old Fabri-Tac again. I don't think there's a right side or a wrong side with this. There we are. And then this. Oh, did I think it was going that way up? Or that way up? I think it's going that way up, isn't it? There we are. Yeah, like that. And then it's not a very big pocket, that, so it would just take a few. I've got some tickets that can go in there. We've got some larger tags which should fit really well, but we don't want her again because she's on the front, so that would go in there. That one. Oh, got a key there we could put in, but I think we'd need to do a bit of something with that key. Okay, so these would have to be, and they've been printed double-sided, so we don't need to do anything with them. I could put a little tab on the top, but this one has got a hole there, so that's going to have a tab, isn't it? But I'll do that later. There you go, so those can go in there like that. That's that. And then we need something for here. Now, I was thinking of sort of sideways on pocket, but if we cut it sideways, we'll cut off his head, so that's not suitable. Now, I've got all these, but I want to keep those for another project that I've got in mind. I've got these, which I think might be useful. So that one. That one. If we use one like this, we can maybe cut the oh dear, everything's on its way now. That's too big, way too big. So we cut it right down as far as we can go. That's okay now, that'll fit. Tiny bit more off there. I don't know if I can get any more off there. Oh, we've got another beautiful sunny day here in North Wales. Yeah, that's going to fit on there really well. That's fine actually, I like that. Now, should we have another bit of lace under it, or should we have a bit of lace over it? What should we do? Under or over? I'm liking it under. The trouble is, it's a bit matchy with the side, with that one next door, isn't it? Yeah, I'm not over happy with that. I like that. Quite like those together. Yeah, I quite like that. Okay, so you get the message now, you get the idea. I think it's just a case of layering up bits and pieces. Now I've got lots of sort of bling which I might use as well. Yeah, something along those lines. Or even, yeah, we could have that. Or we could have this. Quite like that. Yeah, I like that. So yeah, so I'll put that together and then I'll move on to the next page. And obviously we've got 1, 2, 3, 4. So we've got another 1, 2. We've done that one. I've got another 3 pages to do after this one. So I will finish it off, see what else I want to add to the front maybe, or maybe I'll just leave the front as it is now. And I'll come back to you at the end and we'll finish it off and say goodbye. Okay? Okay, so yeah, pretty much finished I think. Just tidying up these little bulb pins and putting those away. If I go to, oh, this is a messy one, but if I go to a hotel, I always keep my jars that I've had my jam in because they're absolutely great for little things like these. Yeah, so little flip through. That's the front, some nice lace down the front, little bulb pin with some dangly beads on there. These are on the card, this card, just to give a bit of 3D effect. Nice little flower with a button up there. Page 2, just a couple of tags in there, in that little pocket, bit of lace on the bottom. Little pocket there with a bit of a cluster there, and a couple of little tickets in there. I mean there's obviously space on these tags for a little bit of secret journaling. Little key in there, and then that's the back. Alice there, and then where I've cut the circles out, I've used that as a little window, which I think is quite sweet. And then inside we've got some Drink Me labels which you can also journal on. A bit more lace down there. Elongated Alice, and this is a Drink Me page I think, isn't it? And then being aware there wasn't a great deal of journaling space, I've made a little belly band there and just a little piece of fold up notebook, and the same here, just again with some of the background papers and more journaling space there. So now we've gone from virtually no journaling space to lots of journaling space. So yeah, that's it, completed. And yeah, I'm quite pleased with it. I wasn't off to a great start with it, I have to admit. It took me a while to get going, but I'm really glad it's finished now, and I'm quite happy with the results. So this is Slightly Gothic Alice, and she's another one of the 100-day project. So thanks for watching, hope to see you next time, bye bye.